Welcome to Coding Literacy Flakes 39 or 40, Scratch Part 12. Today we look at creating titles and introductory pages to the game or whatever projects the students may do. We expect them to do that in their normal projects and their assignments, put a title and put their name. We should expect them to do it in their Scratch programs as well, or any programs they do. They do it in the movies, they do documentaries, so I can't see why they can't do it here. So first of all, let's fire up Scratch and let's get started. So what I'm planning to do is when the game starts up or their Scratch program starts up, they'll see the school logo, then that fade out, and then we go into their title of the game and their name, that fade out, and then we go straight into the game. So to do that, first of all let's get a school logo. So I need to get a sprite, and I've got a school logo right here. There it is. I'll use that. I don't need the cat, so I'll just get rid of the cat there. Okay, that's our first step. So let's look at the school logo. Let's fade it in and out. So what I'm planning to do is have this logo fade out, and then we go to the next part of introduction. If we go to looks and look at the change, I'm going to change the ghost. Now a ghost at change by 0 gives us no effect. But if I change the ghost to 100% ghost, it disappears. Okay, if I was to change the ghost to 50, partially faded. Okay, so 100 is totally invisible, so we can get a system going here where it gradually changes or fades out. Now to do that, I need some sort of loop going, so I'm going to repeat it. So let's do a repeat, and we're going to change it by 2. So we subtle little changes. So if we change it by 2, then I need to repeat this 50 times to get the gradual fade out. So let's start the program and let's see what happens. If I was to hit that, it gradually fades out. That's all I want. Okay, there's my fading effect. Right, now let's activate that with a flag. So upon activation, comes back on and it fades out. Okay. Now what I want to do here is I want to fade out even slower. To do that I need to put some sort of delay. To delay it I need to put a wait, and if I wait for 1 second I get this effect, taking too long. Okay, so I might just drop it down to say 0.1 of a second. Stop that and run it. Still takes a little bit long, so I might drop it down to 0.01 of a second, and see how that looks like. It's a bit better. Okay, that's the speed I want. So I'm pretty happy with that. Now, what I'm going to do is once we got the logo fading out, well, I should stop it. Hang on, just stop. Okay. Once got the logo fading out, I wanted to go to the next section. Next section would be my name, the title of the game. Okay, let's just see what we do. So first of all, I need a broadcast. So I'm going to do a broadcast to the next sprite. So I'll do a little broadcast. Broadcast the message. Do a little subroutine, and let's go to say intro 1. Let's call this one intro 1. Well, that's intro 1, so I'll call this intro 2. Intro 2. So broadcast intro 2. So what happens at intro 2? We need another sprite. The sprite I might get here is some a person dancing, because you go into the game, a pseudo game. Actually, no, we need to go to the name of the program. So we'll do that first, okay? So because it's an introduction, I'm going to have to put down my name and the assignment. So first of all, let's put a name down there. If I go to text, and I might choose mystery. Let's choose mystery, okay? And in here, I'll put something like a Paris production. Okay, and make that blue. Or should I? Let's just use purple. There we go. That's a Paris production, and I can move that around to where I want it. And I'll move it around about there. Okay, type in some more text, and this one I'm going to put the title of the game. Let's just put another text in there, and I'll type in, this time in, I'll make it pink. Okay, choose pink, and we'll type in making student title pages with Scratch. So making, oops, what happened there? Making student title pages with Scratch. Okay, got that there. Let's move it across, and I can enlarge it because of my main title of my program, my project I should say. There we go, and I'm going to finish off with a date. So let's type in the date right here. Let's make that blue. Today's date or month is October. Uh, 2016. Okay, so that's my title page. Right, now, so for this sprite I need a bit of a script. Let's go to script. Now, what happens upon the green flag? I don't want to see that second part of the title page, so I need to hide it, and that's when it starts. But when I get a broadcast, when I see broadcast intro 2, I need to do the following, and I want to do the same thing. I'm going to make it fade in and out. So basically, I'll get a repeat. I can repeat 50 times, and then I'll get in the fade. So change the ghost effect by 2, and I get a bit of a delay going. So a delay of where are we? So I'll make it 0.1, so I'm a little bit faster, a little bit slower, because I want to be able to read the whole lot. And let's see what it looks like so far. If I was to click on that, there's a title, first title page, and then I haven't got a show, have I? So I need to put a show in there because I'm not seeing it. So in here, I need to put a show. Let's stop that script and run it again. So this one fades, calls the next one, and that starts to fade slower. It's time to read it. Okay, so it's working nicely so far. What I'll do is put a bit of a backdrop to make it a little bit more exciting. So if I go to backdrops, I go to a folder, no, go to the archives there, and I shall choose the following. Let's look what we've got here. I'm going to choose this one here, raise. Okay, there's raise, and I was running a program. It was quite good, going a bit too fast. I'm going to slow it down. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. So I'll go back to the first sprite. There it is. And I'm going to go back to the script. I'm going to need to slow it down because it's going too fast and we're not appreciating it. So what I want to do is I'm going to slow it down, say by 2 seconds before it starts. So wait 2 seconds. Okay. And at this stage, if it's invisible, I need to show it again. So I need to make sure it's seen to show that. Okay, and I need to make sure that the backdrop is what I want it to be. So I'm going to switch the backdrop to raise. So there's raise, the backdrop guaranteed. It's going to show it, wait 2 seconds, do the fading slowly, and broadcast. So that's that script so far. If I was to run it now, there it is. It waits a couple of seconds, and then it starts to fade and broadcast to the next section. So that part's working well. Right, let's stop that script. Let's go to the next sprite. In this sprite here, let's do a few checks here. We're going to hide it upon the start of the flag. We're going to show it here, and I'm going to wait 3 seconds before it moves on to the fade, so people can read the script. Then we're going to kick in. It's a show 3 seconds. We do that for a fade. And then that's it so far. So it's looking pretty good. So the whole thing should look like this. starts off, fades out. The next part of the intro waits a while, and then it starts to fade out. So far so good. So the next part of this is to call up your game. So I click on New Sprite, and I'll click on this one here, the 1080 Hip Hop Sprite. And when I do that, you'll see I've got a collection. It's got a lot of costumes because it's dancing. So this one here's got costumes 1 through to costume 13. So what I do here, I'll write a script. Now, first of all, when a game starts, it needs to be hidden. Okay. Then we need to broadcast start game. So we'll do back here, we added a start broadcast, start game broadcast. Okay, so when it happens, it goes across here, and when it receives a start game, it shows it. And I'm going to start with the stance, the very first costume. So it's going to start with this very first one. There. Okay. Then what happens is, because it's 13 costumes, I've got one in the beginning, I want it to loop around where it's dancing, right? 11 times, gives me 1 plus 11 is 12, and then it's going to finish off with the last costume, which is that one there. Now when the sprite finishes the last costume, it's going to say, you did it. Okay. Now the only thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to change the background as well. So over here to the backdrop, I'm going to add a backdrop from the library, and I'm going to choose the castle. There we go. That backdrop there. Okay, so there's a backdrop there, the castle. Now I have to finish off by saying in the script of the dancer there, we have to switch to the castle backdrop. So under looks, switch to backdrop castle, and that could be an example of the game I'm designed. So basically what we're seeing here is an introduction with 2 intro pages, with a school logo, with my name and this project, finishing off with entering into the game, whatever game it may be. So this is what it looks like for the beginning. Okay. There's a school logo, it pauses for a while, it fades out, then comes the next title page with my name and the date and the project, and then the game gets into it, and here it is. You did it. Okay, well, thank you for watching.